Hello, I am Dr. Koen Slootmaeckers, and in my new book, Coming In, Sexual Politics and EU Accession in Serbia, I study the promotion of and resistance to LGBT equality in Serbia's long-winded process of becoming an EU member state. Through its focus on the EU accession process and LGBT rights in Serbia, Coming In does not only seek to contribute to a better understanding of the EU enlargement process itself, by, for example, offering new theoretical tools to analyze it, it also seeks to provide a better understanding of LGBT politics in Europe and the Western Balkans more broadly. Additionally, Coming In also tackles some of the bigger questions. For example, what do we consider to be progress? And indeed, my decade-long research that underpins this book has been driven by a constant questioning of what constitutes progress in the realm of LGBT rights. And in particular, I question the role of legal change and highlight the limits of legislation when it comes to improving the lived experiences of LGBT people. Analyzing the history of anti-discrimination legislation, both its adoption process as well as its implementation, and the pride parades in Serbia since 2000, I argue, amongst other things, that the changes Serbia has made with regards to LGBT rights in the most recent years, whether this is securing safety of pride parades since 2014, or the appointment of Ana Brnabić, Serbia's first openly lesbian prime minister, should be considered to be nothing more than a PR stunt, or as I call it in the book, a form of tactical Europeanisation. Sara Ahmed reminds us that when institutions are obliged to introduce diversity and equality policies, they may often appoint diversity workers in order to comply with the law and external conditions. But these appointments are often nothing more than keeping up appearances. And the same is true for countries when they are required to adopt LGBT rights because of external pressures, like an EU accession process. So if that is the case, we should be extremely wary of putting too much emphasis on the legal domain as the area in which progress can be found, as a good legal framework often underestimates and even blinds us to the structural and societal barriers to access to justice for LGBT people. So to summarize, Coming In offers a thought-provoking examination of LGBT politics and EU accession in Serbia. Its focus on tactical Europeanization and the way it highlights the limits of legal change, the book will offer a unique perspective on the role of the EU in shaping LGBT rights in candidate countries. It also serves as a case study for examining the impact of EU accession on minority rights more broadly. And I think more importantly, it raises really important questions about what we mean by progress in the realm of LGBT rights. It highlights the limitations of legal change in bringing about real-world improvements for marginalized communities. Coming In has been called an essential read for scholars and students interested in European politics and LGBT politics. But even if you're someone who's just interested in the ongoing struggle for LGBT equality, or you would like to understand how a country can have both an openly lesbian prime minister, yet also ban the Euro Pride parade, then I'm sure you will find this book a key resource.